Hello and welcome back to another session 5 of 6 of YouTube channel reviews. I want to mention that I'm so grateful for all of you who have showed up and have allowed me to look at your YouTube channels, give you some feedback, hopefully get you moving in the right direction. Part of the reason I'm doing this is, yes, to help you as much as I can in the short amount of time that I have here with you, but to also make you aware, because every day people are asking me if I could manage their channels, or if I could personally consult with them, or if I could be a mentor for them for their YouTube channel. And although I don't have the bandwidth to work with any other creators other than the ones I'm currently working with one-on-one, I do have the opportunity for you to work with me inside my programs. One specifically that if you got any value from the creators that I helped in session 4 yesterday, one specific program is great for creators like those who are making some progress. They're seeing the views, they're getting to the subscribers, they've decided on their niche. They just need to make sure they're moving in the right direction. They need a little hand holding. They need to, they would like to have an expert look at all aspects of their channel, their content, their thumbnails, the way they're filming, the way they're editing, and to help them get to the next level with that. So for that, let me see if I can do this right today. I would definitely recommend the program that's called the YouTube Growth and Income Accelerator. So this is for people, like I said, you've had some success with your channels. You're ready to take it to the next level. You want to see faster growth. Definitely want to make more money. And I want to make it clear. And when I revamped this program, it wasn't just for growth. I realized that a lot of creators needed assistance with the money side of things. And so within this program, you not only get, it's a full course with the tutorials, with videos, with lectures, that type of thing. But over the course of a year, you get 12 sessions with me, group sessions now, but my groups are fairly small. And I never have a problem getting to giving every person the attention that they want and need. But you get 12 sessions with me, one every month. I figured out that that's the best spacing to allow you to implement some of the suggestions and some of the tutorials that are in the course, but to also see if what you're doing is working. So you get 12 sessions with me. The cost for this course is not cheap, but it's not the most expensive course out there. This coaching program, I keep calling it a course. It's, I think it's $9.97. But over the course of a year, you get to have 12 sessions with me, should you so choose. That's less than $100 a session. And I think that's where the value is. Yes, you can make sure that your channel is set up the right way and you're doing all the things by watching the videos, but the true value comes with being able to work with me. And I'm putting this out there for all the people who have asked me, how do I work with you? How can you help me? So go to my website, TonyTannerScott.com. See if this particular program is good for you. It explains everything that's in it, making money, making people click, keeping people watching. We always talk about consistency, but the problem is how? How are we going to be consistent? And that's what I realized was missing from a lot of the trainings that were out there to really give you a system and a process in order to be consistent, sustainably long term, because you're in this for the long game, right? You're in this for the long game. You don't want to just pop into YouTube and pop out. Definitely a number of years. So in order for you to stay consistent and to stay frequent on any platform, you're going to need a plan and you need a process. So enough about me. That's just putting it out there. If you or anyone you know needs help leveling up their YouTube channel. Now, where are we going? Where are we going here? That is what I need to take this off. There we go. All right, y'all. What we doing? Victoria, Alchemy Avenue, Tanya the Creator. If none of you guys, because I'm here, for the next 30, 45 minutes, hour, however long y'all want to spend. If you have already had your channel reviewed or you don't want your channel reviewed, yet and still you have questions about social media, specifically YouTube, feel free to ask them in the chat and I can answer them for you. But just to let you know, the creators that I looked at yesterday were on it. They were on a roll. They had their niches locked down. They pretty much, yes, Irene, I can. They pretty much had their ideal audience locked down. Some of them need a little bit of help with that and weren't quite sure how to phrase it, but I'm quite sure with a little bit more time they would figure that out. And they were already starting to get really good views on their videos. No, Alchemy Avenue, do not, my personal opinion, you may hear somebody else say differently, do not use paid ads to promote your channel. I have never heard of it being a good idea. I don't have any experience with it. From what I've attended probably 4 Vid Summit conferences where the biggest and the brightest YouTube stars talk about their keys to success. And they have workshops on every single aspect of YouTube that you can think of, even some that you never even thought of. So I would highly recommend that if you can, if you're Texas, they're in Dallas. They brought it from LA, from the West Coast down to Texas, and they're in Dallas last year and this year too. If you can't make it in person, definitely go on vidsummit.com and buy the replays, because I'm telling you, I learn something every single time. There's so many workshops. I don't think I've made it through all the workshops I purchased last year. So I'm saying that to say, I've never once heard a creator say, you're in the UK. Well, you definitely get the replays. Or buy the package of all the videos. Because here's the thing, when you go in person, it's really cool to network and to rub elbows with content creators. Now, this is not for fans. This is not like VidCon, which is maybe for fans. This is for the creators, and the biggest creators on YouTube are presenting. This is how I did it. This is how I'm doing this. This is what I did to do that. And it is incredibly helpful. If you don't listen to anybody, listen to those people, because they're doing it. They're walking the walk. They're talking the talk. But who is it? Ask me. Somo Experiences. While I'm pulling up your channel, Irene, let me know who is your ideal audience and what do you, in your own words, What value do you bring to them? And I'll share my screen in just a minute. I can never figure out how to silence. I had this iPhone 15 for, I just want to silence you. Silence. I don't want to take a picture. This is ridiculous. I don't even know how to turn it off. Bring it down. There we go. Who's your ideal audience and what value do you bring to them? Audience. Oh. Yes, I am, Spa Sales Queen. And reviewing channels. Are established is for new and established instructional designers. I have no idea what an instructional designer is, but I'm excited to find out.
Welcome to Somo Experiences, where we explore the exciting world of instructional design and technology. Whether you're a student, teacher, or a lifelong learner, this channel is dedicated to help you with the tools and technology to be able to provide the best learning experiences. So if you're curious about the latest EdTech tools, trends, and different technologies and how you can integrate those into learning, don't worry, because this is the channel where I have you covered. The goal of this channel is to help you as an instructional designer or e-learning developer with the knowledge and resources to be able to navigate this ever-changing industry. And if you're new to this, you just started, or if you've been doing this for years, it doesn't matter, because we're all in the same boat of trying to learn how to be successful in this career.
I love your channel trailer explaining exactly what your channel is about. The thing that I don't know, Somo Experiences, EdTech, Instructional Design Learning Experiences. So, the thing that's tripping me up, and you'll know this better than I would know, Irene, is how common are these terms? Is your audience searching for these terms? At least most of them. Are most of them familiar with these terms? Because I had never heard of it. And maybe that's just because I'm not in instruction, or, well, I mean, I am, but not, well, I don't know. Would, for instance, me as an online course creator, would I be in your audience, or is it just people who are in education, like teachers and professors? I worked with another company a while back trying to figure out how people were going to find their content online. And they had a yes, from what you've seen, yes. They had, like, their thing was labor negotiations. And turns out wasn't nobody checking for that, even though that may be how their audience thought of it. Their customers thought of them as people that do. So you said, yes, as an online course creator, this would apply. I would never think of searching for instructional design, although maybe I should know that. So let's just look. That's just where I want to start. Low competition and pretty high volume. Okay, it's a thing. So you should be able to use Devlin. I see Devlin right here. Devlin Peck. He has 39,000 subscribers. Let's see, who owns this keyword? Devlin Peck, Sam Taylor. It's not a very, well, quote unquote, saturated design. Niche. So yay. But when they say that it is, what are they doing? Telling me I already have Boost. I don't know why this is telling me that. I want more data. This is telling me that you can make a name for yourself in this space.
Field that offers a lot of free.
So let's see. Devlin he's the leader of the pack, it looks like, for that keyword, instructional design. It looks like he has made a buttload of videos, 368 videos. He has 54,000 subscribers. I help instructional designers upskill and land opportunities. Very straightforward. What I'm looking for, and I don't know why vidIQ just takes so much time to bring this stuff up. Let's just say popular videos. 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 3 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. What about recently? What is instructional design? Maybe explaining it to people. How to sell online courses. Okay, what was the other thing you said?
Welcome to Somo Experiences, where we
learning
explore
experiences?
the exciting world of instructional design and technology.
Educational technology?
Welcome to Somo Experiences, where we explore the exciting world of instructional
E-learning.
design and technology.
I hate that my vidIQ is not letting me see what I want to see. You have all your keywords on your channel. You're probably using your keywords on your video. The question is, I mean, you don't have that many videos. 28 videos. And some of them are shorts, I'm supposing. Because you only started 3 months ago. I got it. Ed tech versus instructional design. I think your biggest challenge is going to be reaching the audience you want to reach. And possibly understanding that they may not be searching for the key terms. I don't think it's too neat. So do you have a product? Or are you planning a product that you can sell? Because we don't need, a huge subscriber base. You just need the right group of subscribers or viewers. I'm not sure if even those, do you have comments? What are the people in the comments saying? What are the people in Devon's comments saying? Tutorials and software. I mean, this is all Greek to me, and I should be in your audience. But that's one of those things where we don't know what we don't know. Ed tech versus pro tips to be a successful instructional designer. Let me go back to Devon's.
My daughter's out.
What did I do? I done got all the way out of it. Hold on. Devin. What was his name? Instructional design. Devlin Peck. And right now,
instructional design is a great field that offers a lot of freedom and flexibility. And in this guide, I'm going to go step by step and give you every.
Poor Devlin's videos aren't really getting a lot of views. I would expect him to get 4,000 or 5,000 views per video. Especially if he's being consistent and he's consistently putting out content about this one thing. See, the last time he had how to articulate storyline, that did well. Does he have other people on his channel? What are these other people's pictures? How to become an instructional designer in 2024. That was 5 months ago.
Instructional design is a great field that offers a.
Okay. What are the people saying? It's a thing. It's a thing. So how do, if Devin can't attract a consistent, 3, 4, 5,000 to his channel, and he's been at this a while, how are you going to be? A lot of teachers are transitioning. All right, that's good information, because sometimes we lose people, and I had to learn this in a mastermind that I'm in for my business. Sometimes we lose people using technical terms. Now, I understand that instructional design is the thing, and there are people specifically looking for education around instructional design. But there's a whole other group of people, like you said, teachers, like you say, online course creators, where we're not from. That's not the term that immediately comes to mind. For me, I tend to talk about social media strategy for business owners. And I'm not getting a whole lot of traction on that. So I ended up talking to some business owners I know who are in my niche, who would represent the type of client I would want to work with. And they told me that when you say strategy, that just sounds like something hard. That sounds like something I can't do. That sounds like something, no, I don't have a strategy, and why would I need a new one if I don't even have? So I kind of had to, I don't want to say dumb it down, but bring it down a notch and said, you need a game plan for getting your business seen online. You see what I'm saying? Versus social media strategy. So what would be some of the things that teachers, and you might want to talk, if you've worked with some other people, make it more simple, and, leave the professional jargon in there for people who know it, but also include some simpler terms. How can you say that? What is that exactly? I mean, what did you tell me? You told me you mainly teach people for established instructional designers. Do you know what's the data say? What does the data say? How many instructional designers are there in the US? Is that a big field? Is that a small field? And maybe you want to grow your audience by just working with, I know it sounds like it's more niche down, but just saying, hey, are you a teacher? Or even not even saying, are you a teacher who wants to transition into instructional design? Are you a teacher who's looking for more opportunities in education? Maybe. Are you a course creator who wants to know how to better design your courses so that your students can learn? Yeah. I don't know. Let me see a minute. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen for a minute so I can go into this vidIQ thing and see why they gatekeeping. Because I logged in. I'd had this problem once before. What'd they say? They said log out of it, like quit it, and then log in again. Okay. All right, let me go to YouTube. Let me look for instructional design. There we are. I never did turn it off, did I? No, I did. Okay. So when I say these are the keywords: instructional design career, instructional design portfolio, how to become an instructional, let's see what kind of search terms we're getting. Instructional design has a pretty high search volume and very low competition. You should be able to win with using those keywords. What are some related? E-learning, I'm pretty sure you're using all these. E-learning developer, instructional design jobs. All these have pretty low, if I sort by competition. All these are keywords that you can use, if you haven't already, to create your content. Becoming an instructional designer with no experience, I don't know if that's possible, but you know what I mean? Let me go back to YouTube and go. I'm trying to open up several windows. Ecamm, why are you? Hold on. Okay. Go back here. Where is my... Oh, it's here. I'm going to look at your channel again. Samo. Does Samo stand for something?
Welcome to Somo Experiences.
I didn't know if it was an acronym or something like that. Educational technology, EdTech. That was the word I was looking for. Medium. Let me spell it out. Yeah, still. You know, education technology is not the best keyword. Unless some of these related ones you can use that have low competition. As a new channel, you want to focus on keywords that have low competition, if you can. Medium, if you have to. High, good luck. Good luck with that. Okay, what else did you say? Learning experience design. Huh. This is what y'all have to do. You have to do your research here inside YouTube to see what people are actually searching for and what they're watching. Not that you're going to get a large percentage of your views from search. It may not be, but it at least tells you that there's an audience looking for that. Okay, I'm going to look up educational. SOMO means learning in your native language. Okay. Hopefully you save that in some of your videos because it's interesting. So who is top? Devlin Peck. He's winning. But you see there's like not even a close second to Devlin unless they're not here. There's not even anybody who's a close second to Devlin. And he's been at this a while. Learning experience design, very low, but also kind of low search volume. You said educational content. That's kind of broad, but let's try it. High competition. Long tail keywords. Low. Low, low. But maybe you could look at something like this. Great career changes for teachers. What to do besides teaching. Jobs for teachers leaving teaching. You know, once you put all of this stuff in here, you might gain some. So what would a niche up be? What would the niche up from educational design? Educational technology, instructional design, educational technology, and learning experience design. What would a niche up be? You know, if you want to stick here, you've got to look for the subject matter that people are searching for fairly recently. Now this should tell me his views on his videos. Why is it not showing me? Either there aren't very many instructional designers out there, or they're just not, I would say they're just not aware of this channel. But then with 50,000 subscribers, let me see what he was doing a year ago, because he might have gained those subscribers talking about something different. Maybe not, maybe he did. He's still talking about instructional designers. E-learning. E-learning examples. Yeah, so if I go back to his most popular 3 years ago, how to design effective e-learning. I'm stuck. No, I don't know, Irene, what you could niche up to, because I'm having a hard time wrapping my mind around this niche. And maybe I just need to watch some videos to figure out, like, how is this helping me? I do know, like, I'm familiar with like user experience design. And someone, I think, mentioned to me once when I first developed my first course that I could have someone in education go through it or design it in a way so that it's easy for people to learn. Because I'm just taking stuff out of my head and putting it down. But I want to give you something helpful. So I would definitely
Welcome to Somo
play around with, if you haven't already, okay, tell you what, we got some help. We got some help. Oh, I need to, let me ask my friend what it thinks. What are the most pressing questions or issues that someone considering a career, I'm probably not saying this right, in instructional design or ed tech have? We want to hit them with the most pressing issues they might encounter. I like this. Understanding the different roles. Oh, he's got a lot of stuff. What is like an instructional designer, e-learning developer, educational technologist, career trainer? This may or may not fit, but this is what ChatGPT is saying. What's the job market like? Insights into demand. What are essential skills to have? Addie and Sam. Oh, what educational background is needed? What are the most important tools and technologies? I would take all of these topics and see if it's appropriate for you to make a video addressing that. You have a video on the first one. Good. Well, here are a ton of other videos, ideas. So if you don't have ChatGPT, ask ChatGPT. That was my prompt for someone considering a career. Listen, we don't know everything. ChatGPT do. So what are some topics I can talk about on a YouTube video that would speak to teachers who want to transition into instructional design or e-learning? She's your friend too? Well, have you done this? You might have already done this. So your strategy is to hit them hard with the most pressing issues they have and to let them know in the title and the thumbnail that your video has some insight or solution to that. You're just getting started, so it's it's still new. It's still new. So and you have some shorts talking about that, I'm pretty sure.
Welcome to Somo Experiences,
you got your brand together with your colors. I love it. Your colors and your face. Experiment with different titles, specifically in your case. And you see how, I've got this on full screen. Be sure to keep your titles fairly short because you see how this is cut off. Write your way to success. Different ways to write what? I don't even know. So make sure, you may want to use instructional designer in every title, then you might want to change it up and try ed tech if it's pertainable, or e-learning, or if you're making a video for teachers, be sure you have teachers in there. That's what I would do. Sorry I couldn't be more helpful. I'm glad you like it, though. It's all about experimenting, especially when you're brand new and you have a niche that it's like, what? It can be a little tricky. And as you can see, Mr. Devlin is struggling with it himself. But if there is an audience, like the search engines tell us, and see, for instance, like how to become an instructional designer in 2024. This was his best video this year, I think.
It offers a lot of freedom
Let's see.
and flexibility.
These are his channel tags: e-learning, freelancing, freelance, learning management system, experience API, articulate storyline. His video tags. He's number 2 for instructional design for this particular video. Instructional designer, e-learning, tin can API. I mean, you know, sometimes it pays to zig when they zag. So instead of doing everything like he's doing, because it's not working great for him, maybe you take a totally different approach and you dumb down the terms. Now, they tell us in our sales master classes and in our copywriting master classes, even for our course writing classes, they say write on the level of a 5th grader. I feel like that's a little too basic, but I usually try to write it on an 8th grade level. And that's where ChatGPT can help, because you write this paragraph and it's sounding all professional and techie and, you know, good. It's sounding great. And then you put it in ChatGPT and say, okay, make this, I call it, make it 8th grade friendly. And then it kind of breaks it down a little bit more. So that would be another idea. Okay, so who else do I have here? Irene. Spa Sales Queen, are you still here? Oh, maybe you're here. Let's see. Spa Sales Queen. Cool. Oh, is this you? Spa Queen. Is it Spa Sales? Is this you? Spa Queen. Spa Sales Queen. Ethical Sales Training One. Well, this is an educational group in here today. Awesome. 197 videos and only 66 subscribers. I'm surprised. So something needs to change. Are you a therapist who wants to maximize their income per service session? So your content is for therapists. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, you must have pivoted. "11 months ago." Yeah, you're trying to find your way. You're trying to find your way. It's okay. But once you find your way, so we did some travel and baby stuff and weekend adventures. It's okay, you guys. If anybody's doing this, it's a great way to make fun, entertaining content, to get comfortable filming and editing and posting and doing all the things you have to do. Seeing what you like, seeing what resonates with your audience and what doesn't. But then about 9 months ago, it looks like you wanted to pivot into the spa sales, right? Yes. Okay. So we're not paying attention to this. We from this 9 months forward. So she was sure. She's like, I want to, but then I'm not sure. Maybe back to the baby stuff. Maybe back to the decorating stuff. Maybe back to some different stuff. You were going, and then you stopped 9 months ago. Okay. Sorry, it wasn't 9 months ago. And then you came back to the spa thing. So this is really resonating with you, right? That was 7 months ago. But then we went into abundance and healing. Right. So we want to stick to one thing. I know. And maybe somehow infuse the health and holistic stuff into this. Because we got to hook them with one thing first. And estheticians, spa professionals are who you want. And so we don't want to put any of the manifestation stuff in there. We got to like, when did you really? And that's why you're not getting a lot of subscribers and or views, because you keep hopping around. And so the viewers don't know what they're going to find on your channel, honestly, based on your, now within the video itself, you might be talking about the same stuff. But based on the thumbnail and the title, it's like, I don't know what that is. Not going to watch it. But boost beauty sales. I might even, if I were you, and I don't often recommend this, but I feel like you've got a lot of spa eyeshadow. No. Look, it's early. Private all the videos that don't have to, unless it's something that's like right now today, getting hella views, that don't have to do with providing value to therapists to maximize their income, to avoid burnout, because that's what you said you're going to help them do, have career longevity, and to provide outstanding customer service, and then learn the essential skill of selling. Get all of that. And then, because that's what you say, ethical sales training. We don't want to say and more. Ethical sales training for who? For spa professionals or whatever, however they are known in the industry. Okay, focus. That's all you need is focus. So let's see. What are your, let's see. I'm going to pick one that was why sales lead to success.
I used to think sales are icky and horrible and like it's just not worth it, not ethical. But I changed that one around. You learn the sales structure and the sales skill, which is that masculine doing what to do and the mindset behind it.
Your video tags. You don't have any channel tags. It's okay, but eventually once you lock into something, put your channel tags there. It just helps, especially for brand new channels, for YouTube to know what's his channel about. Who do we show her stuff to? She doesn't have any subscribers. How we gonna know? So we need to know our estheticians and spa professionals, what are they looking for on, I can't even spell esthetician, esthetician. Esthetician's favorite skincare products, esthetician school, esthetician's training, marketing for estheticians, tips for estheticians, black estheticians. So you put your channel tags, it's in the back end of your YouTube studio. It's under, it's either under settings or customization. And it'll ask you what your channel tags are. And it will also give you a place to put your description in and put your other social media handles. But I'm just looking at like what are we trying to, at marketing for estheticians, I feel like somebody put that in there, but there's not really a huge. Do you have any aspirational channels, we call them beauty therapists. Okay, and if you feel like you're, oh, good, Tonya. Look, I love this happening. Tonya says she's an esthetician. She's going to follow you. Do you have any aspirational channels? Marketing, Mel the esthetician. She looks like she doesn't have she's ahead of you, but she doesn't have very many. But, ew, I don't like it I don't like it. I know it's hard to fool with these banners, but believe me, Canva will fix this for you. But so if you have a, okay, spa business, maybe it's spa business. I don't know. You got to play around with this stuff. Very low competition, medium volume. So there's lots of people wanting to know how to start. Oh my gosh, another esthetician. Do you spell it with an A or E? I was thinking. I thought it was E-A-A-E. So there is a market for people to, like I said, breaking it down to common words that people be looking for. People want to, so you start with spa business and then you niche down to holistic therapists. Medi spas, spell it with an A. Oh Lord, I am getting educated today. It's a lot of information. But you see what I'm saying? So I'm not sure if this applies to you, but words like spa business, esthetician, would you call it, we call them, you said something else. Here we call them beauty therapists. Let's see. Beauty therapist. Course. Beauty therapist. Interview, question and answer. Beauty therapist, day in the life. Let's see. These are good niches. Anytime the competition is low, that tells me that there is room for you there. You just have to know how to structure your content to attract the people that you want, to make sure the people that you want to see your videos are seeing your videos. Esthetician business. I know that's not really grammatically correct. Okay, this young lady looks promising. She has 100,000 subscribers. Let's see. So she's talking about earning money as an esthetician. It's working for her, I think. A lot of her videos have pretty good views, but she might be focusing on the techniques plus the business. You may only want to focus on the business. Is that it? Yeah. So, top tips for you if you really want to focus on the business of being a beauty therapist, esthetician, call it all the names so you reach all the people. Be sure and say who it's for in your banner. Be sure you say, and you said, are you a therapist who wants, this is perfect right here, ethical and non-pushy. I mean, are you just focusing on sales? Or do you want to branch out and talk about more aspects of the beauty spa business? And it depends on, like, you might have a product that is, because you said, come learn the essential skill of selling with me. That might be your product. I would love to teach sales and customer care. All right. Make sure it's on there, because not many people are going to go to your description, especially now. Okay. When you are posting on Instagram, looks like this isn't really related to your business. I understand. Mine was the same way. I was just doing personal stuff. And then after a while, I started posting more business on my Instagram. And I can show you. Gosh, man, I tell you, logged out of everything. I have to go to a different window. Jeez Louise. So you're going to want to start posting shorts to your Instagram, repurposing them as YouTube shorts, posting reels to Instagram, repurposing YouTube shorts. So you can see lately, all this is business stuff, or 90% of it. I may put in a personal one every now and then. That's okay. Put in a personal one, business. But last year, a little earlier, well, I've been doing it for a while. A little earlier. It was all personal, mostly personal. So I didn't create a new channel or anything. I just started gradually posting more business related stuff. Whereas I was posting every now and then, boom, 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 boom. I started making my Instagram mainly about my business. And I would suggest that you do that too, and anybody else who has Instagram or Facebook or TikTok, because the name of this game is to funnel viewers from one platform to the other. What? I'm sorry, y'all. I got a message across here that someone did something that I didn't ask them to do. But consider privating any videos that don't have to do. If you're really going to lean into this, try to post at least one, maybe 2 videos per week based on sales for tips for estheticians. Before you do anything, before you post a video, see if there's any interest in it. Seems like there is. It's medium volume, very low competition. So you could make several videos on sales tips for estheticians. You know, only 1,600 people searching, but there are people searching for it. It is something. And then you can get other related keyword ideas. Esthetician marketing tips. Marketing sometimes put you in the mind of sales. I have a tip. I was getting a facial. Where are we? I was getting a facial by an esthetician, and she used a product on my face, and she said it'll make you look younger than all your friends. When I tell you, I grabbed that little tiny bottle off the shelf and told them to ring it up, and I was so dismayed to realize it was $150, but it was too late. Is it a big enough niche? For what, though? What do you want to do with it? If you are wanting to reach a few thousand, an audience of a few thousand estheticians, to market to them consulting services, a course, or something that's a fairly high ticket item, of course it's a big enough niche. But then what you will learn as you get into this business of online earning and monetizing your audience is that you may think of something else that you could create that they would like. You may think that they would enjoy a retreat that you could host. You might think that they would like to buy an ebook or a guide. So the issue isn't having a huge audience, having a niche big enough to support a huge audience. The issue is, do you have a targeted audience that you could sell several products to, that you could help them? I don't want to say sell, because you know the language. Help them, because I'm all about helping with different products. Take me for example. I started out helping YouTube creators who had reached a certain level and wanted to level up higher. But then people kept asking me, it's like, well, I'm not ready for that. Can you create something for beginners? Okay, sure. I created a beginner course. So therefore, if you're just getting started, you don't know what to do, you want to learn, take this course. I will also, when I have time, work on a book. Maybe you're not a course girly. Maybe you'd rather read about it in a book. I will perhaps sell my worksheets that I include within a course. You don't want the course, you just don't want the worksheets? Maybe you can buy that. So the key is to have offers for people at every level. It looks like this. YouTube channel checklist, free. It's free, but you got to give me your email, because I'm going to be talking to you about getting further help with me. Okay? Start YouTube course. Low price course, $2.99. Affordable, even for those of us who aren't making money in their business. I mean, you got to invest some. Okay? The more advanced course, which also allows you access to me, $9.97. Oh, you're a business owner and you really need for me to hold your hand through this, and we're going to meet twice a week with only 10 small business owners in a group? That's $5,000. So no matter where you are, I have something that can help you at a price point that you can afford, and you may not be ready for this particular product, but eventually you might be ready for this product. Where do you set up an email hosting platform? There are several platforms. I only have experience with 3. Flowdesk seems to be very easy, and it's cheap. Flodesk. I don't know if there's they offer that in the UK. ConvertKit can be pricey. I have almost 5,000 followers on my email list, and it's costing me almost $300 a month. MailChimp, like ConvertKit, priced similarly. So yes, you need an email. So you guys, I have to run. I have another call that I need to jump on. Hopefully you found this helpful. Come back tomorrow for my last, I'm sorry I didn't get to you sunglasses. Come back tomorrow for my last channel review session. I may do more of this later. If you'd like to work with me, go to TonyTannerScott.com. My website. Oh my goodness. Sorry, y'all. Go to TonyTannerScott.com. Click on Work With Me. Look in the description of any of the videos that I posted. recently, you'll see my offers and you can decide if you would like for me to give you a little bit more hand holding on this YouTube growth thing. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay.